If you are looking for the best credit monitoring service, you're in the right place. Now, maybe you're watching this video because you got yet another Google News alert identifying you to a data breach that may have leaked your personal information. Or perhaps you just realized that a fraudster now has a hold of your credit card. Or maybe you're simply being proactive. You're about to apply for a new credit card, a home, or an auto loan, and you want to ensure that your credit is in tip-top condition. By the end of this short video, you will understand the best credit monitoring service for your unique needs. And at the end of this video, I'll give you one simple thing that you can do today for free that will help secure your credit. Here's what a solid credit monitoring service or app does for you. It monitors all three credit bureaus, not just one, and alerts you promptly to any changes in your credit score. A good service makes it dead simple to lock your credit, which reduces your risk of identity theft. It's also going to come with clear and transparent pricing that is not going to increase in year two. And ideally, this credit monitoring is not just credit monitoring. No, ideally it comes bundled with a suite of protection tools, think VPN, antivirus, password manager, that will help protect you and your family from the many types of cybercrime that are out there. Every product that I'm going to mention in this review has been tested by myself, along with my team, usually multiple times. You can find more information about our testing process here, but suffice it to say, it is thorough. Now, before I walk you through my favorite credit monitoring tools, some of which are credit monitoring only, others of which are credit monitoring in addition to identity theft protection, I'll just tell you right now, I like Aura the best. And that's because Aura offers not just credit monitoring, but an entire suite of identity theft protection tools, all at a very reasonable price. As always, you can snag yourself a discount by using the links in the video description below. All right, now let's move into our list of the top 6 credit monitoring services, starting with the worst and ending with the best. And if you want to skip straight to the best, I don't blame you. That's why we have chapters labeled clearly in the video description below. Go ahead and click on those to take yourself to the section that you want to see first. And of course, exclusive discounts are also available in that video description below. Coming in at number 6 on the list is MyFICO. Now, MyFICO is a credit monitoring tool along with some additional identity protection services that I'll be getting into shortly. As the name would imply, MyFICO monitors your FICO score. And if you do choose to upgrade to their top tier plan, you will also get your score at Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. These are the 3 main credit bureaus. At this top tier plan level, you also get identity monitoring, identity restoration, and identity theft insurance. Now, unfortunately, MyFICO does not provide an in-portal credit lock with any of the major bureaus out there, which is definitely a downside. But that's not my biggest gripe with MyFICO. My biggest gripe with them is that they don't offer a lot of value for the price. In order to get 3 bureau coverage, which again is Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, along with your FICO score, you're going to need to shell out $39.95 a month. Of course, you can get a more basic plan and pay half that, $19.95 a month, but that's only going to give you your FICO score along with your score at Experian. Almost $40 a month is pricey, especially when you consider that this is for only one person. Add family members and the price is going to increase. In fact, the only reason I'm including MyFICO on this list is because they do provide your FICO score, which differentiates them from some of the other credit monitoring services on my list. If you know for a fact that your lender is using your FICO score in order to ascertain your loan worthiness, you might consider MyFICO. But you could also get your FICO score for free at this URL here, so why not just do that? Next up, we have Credit Karma. This is a name that you are likely already familiar with. It's free, it's easy to use, you download the app, input your information, and boom, good to go. Like most of the other solutions on this list, Credit Karma is going to show you your Vantage score, as well as the factors that go into calculating it. It gives you advice on how to improve your score, and comes with a few free useful tools like a score simulator and a debt repayment calculator. But there are a couple of reasons why Credit Karma is at the bottom of my list. First, Credit Karma only looks at 2 of the 3 main credit bureaus. It's going to look at TransUnion and Equifax. It's not going to give you any data from Experian. So if there's fraudulent activity or an error on your Experian report, Credit Karma is not going to notify you. Second, Credit Karma, like MyFICO, does not have an in-portal credit lock at any of the main bureaus. Next up are the ads. Credit Karma is constantly trying to upsell you on financial products, which is, to put it mildly, really annoying. This is their business model, after all. Provide you with a useful free tool, use that tool to serve targeted ads to you, and take a % of any revenue generated for their advertisers. Great business model, but not necessarily great for users who aren't looking for anything beyond credit score monitoring. So if you do happen to be in the market for, say, a new home or auto insurance, Credit Karma can help surface some good offers for you. But if you're the type of person who tends to pay for ad-free experiences, I think you're going to find Credit Karma sort of annoying. Which brings me to Experian, which has both free and paid credit monitoring options available. Paid options include identity theft monitoring, insurance against identity theft, and 3 bureau credit monitoring. Experian also provides an in-portal credit lock that you can use to lock your credit at Experian. Go figure. As far as paid credit monitoring tools go, though, I don't think Experian is worth the price. Their dark web monitoring was not very accurate in our testing, and that's a lot of what you would be paying extra for. Now we have IdentityForce, which offers you much more than just credit monitoring. If you're looking for full identity theft protection, dark web monitoring, insurance policies against identity theft, white glove restoration, tools like VPN, then IdentityForce is potentially a good option. Additionally, IdentityForce offers excellent credit monitoring capabilities. With IdentityForce's credit monitoring, you are going to get 3 bureau monitoring, a monthly credit score tracker, and a credit score simulator, which doesn't really work that well. At least it wasn't working well the last time I tested it. IdentityForce sends really timely alerts, and their dark web monitoring is exceptional. In fact, I would put it right up there with Aura's. Really, there's only one downside to IdentityForce, and that's this: it's pricing. In fact, credit monitoring is available only on IdentityForce's top-tier plan. Now, IdentityForce is not prohibitively expensive, but it is on the more expensive side of things compared to other alternatives on the market. If you're looking for maximum value in credit monitoring and identity theft protection, I recommend you go with either a number 2 or a number 1 choice instead of IdentityForce. Next up, we have IdentityGuard, which is second only to Aura in my opinion, and which is great for those of you who might be on a budget. In fact, for less than the cost of a Subway sandwich, you can get full identity protection, including an insurance policy against identity theft, along with credit monitoring at all of the 3 major credit bureaus with IdentityGuard. IdentityGuard also comes with an in-portal credit lock at Experian and a monthly credit score update, so again, you can track your credit score and its changes over time. And this credit monitoring comes in addition to IdentityGuard's other identity monitoring services, which are quite good. During our ongoing testing, IdentityGuard has consistently scored high marks for 1, speed of results, and then 2, for quality of results. So for instance, with dark web alerts, IdentityGuard, along with IdentityForce and Aura, these are the 3 softwares that consistently surface the highest number of alerts. And while all of their plans come with insurance against identity theft, you should know that IdentityGuard's budget plan does not provide identity restoration services. Additionally, I'll say that I am a big fan of IdentityGuard's customer support team. They have been consistently very easy to reach and very knowledgeable in answering my questions. While I like IdentityGuard, I prefer our number 1 choice because it takes everything that IdentityGuard does and improves on it at a very similar price point. And that's Aura. As always, discounts available in the video description below. So why do I like Aura? Why do I get excited about them? Because they are, in my opinion, currently the best company to offer this all-in-one sort of protective halo that includes not just credit monitoring, but also identity theft restoration services, insurance policies against identity theft, as well as tech tools like antivirus, VPN, password manager, even a secure vault where you can share sensitive files with family members. Aura does a lot of things really well at a very reasonable price point, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's start with Aura's credit monitoring. With Aura, you will get credit monitoring at each of the 3 credit bureaus on whichever plan you choose. You don't need to upgrade to a higher tier plan in order to unlock credit monitoring at, say, Experian. Aura also offers you an in-portal credit lock with Experian, annual credit reports, and of course a monthly score tracker so you can see how your score is trending over time, as well as what factors might be influencing that score. All that, and additionally, Aura offers comprehensive identity protection, including more niche stuff like home title fraud monitoring, investment account monitoring, and again, that's standard across each of Aura's 3 plans. Most credit monitoring services are going to offer you $1 million in insurance against identity theft. Aura actually does one better and offers up to $5 million of insurance if you opt to go for a family plan. It also includes parental controls. So if you have young ones, maybe you recently gifted them a device, you definitely want to check out Aura and their parental control solution, which is powered by Circle. So the list of what Aura offers compared to some of the other services mentioned in this video, it's quite long. And at this point, you're probably wondering, how much does this cost? Is this going to be more expensive than the other services? And happily, the answer to that is no. As a reference point, you could spend, say, $40 a month with MyFICO for credit monitoring for a single individual, or you could spend less than that monthly if you use the discount links in the video description below to get Aura for your entire family. I hope that this video has helped identify the best credit monitoring service for you and your unique needs. If you want to claim the best discounts available, go ahead, use those links in the video description below. And as promised at the top of the video, here's one thing you can do right now that is going to greatly reduce your risk of identity theft. Are you ready? All it is freezing your credit at each of the 3 bureaus. This takes less than 20 minutes, it's free, and it's very easy. In fact, I made a video right here that will explain the exact steps that you can take to do this. And if you want to get a head start, remember that Aura allows you to freeze your credit at Experian with a click of a button, so perhaps just sign up directly with them. Discounts are available in the video description below, and I'll see you in this video here. Cheers.